Hi, I'm Priyanka. Banu Mustak's Heart Lamp, translated by Deepa Bhashti, is now the winner of the Booker International 2025, and it has sparked interest in Indian literature, especially Kannada literature in India and all over the world. So, in this video, I'll be sharing few books which I personally recommend and which are translated from Kannada. First is Gachar Gacher by Vivek, Shanbhag, translated by Srinath Perur. It is the story of an individual who finds himself in a conflict in his family, and we see how his family has gone from a lower middle class to a rich family, and how it creates problems and changes family dynamics once they have become rich, and the moral dilemmas of the family which are explored by Shanbhag in this novel. Second is No Presence Please by Jayant Kaikini, which is translated by Tejaswani Niranjana. It is a collection of short stories set in Mumbai, written in Kannada and translated into English, which talks about stories of ordinary people in Mumbai and their struggles living in the city. The title story talks about two characters, Popat and Asavari, who were born in the slums as orphans, and they grew up in the city alone, and thus they do not have anybody to call when they want to marry. So he explores this emptiness of relationships and the loneliness and alienation of the city in this collection of short stories. The third book is Tju Tungabadra by Vasudhendra, which is translated by Maitri Karnool. And in this book is a historical fiction set around 15th, 16th century. And it is actually set in two places. One is Lisbon, where the Tejo river is, and there we come across stories of two lovers, one in the bank of the Tejo river in Lisbon and one in Vijayanagara Empire in India. And these couple in Lisbon are kind of facing a lot of problems because they are Jewish, and the anti-Semitic attitude during that time caused a lot of problems. So one of the lover sails to India, and then we see both the stories of the two lovers in two riverbanks merge. And it is a very interesting novel, I feel, the plot. The next book is Bride in the Hills by Kuvempu, which is translated by Vanamala Vishwanath. This is a modern classic, and it is set in the hills of Malnad, which is in the Western Ghats in India, and it explores stories of young men and women who find it difficult to find freedom in love and marriage in a very conservative and caste-ridden society of the time and place. It is also set in 19th century. The next book is Parva by Bhyrappa, which is a retelling of the Mahabharata, and he explores characters in the novel as real people with real dilemmas, and we see a personal experience of every character in the novel. Last but not the least is P. Lankesh's The Sar Mango Tree, which is a translation of his memoir. P. Lankesh is a very renowned Kannada author, and this book has translations of his prose and poetry and his memoir of the life he lived. So these were the recommendations. You can find detailed videos of book reviews of Heart Lamp as well as Gachar Gacher in this channel, and I'll be adding the links here. You can watch. Thank you for sticking for this video. I hope you will pick up some book I recommended and you'll love it. Bye bye.